Hello everyone. So today I'm finally posting the hamster cage tour. I'm gonna begin with Loki's cage. It is the smallest one. So the story of this cage is that it is my first Kallax cage, and I actually made it to fit 2 hamsters. But then after a while I noticed that of course it is not big enough for 2 hamsters to live on one floor of each. So that is why I upgraded it to the bigger Kallax. Now Loki is living in this cage because he's the youngest, so he can climb. And he's only about 6 months old. And yeah, I'm gonna show you his cage, and then I'm gonna go to the bigger ones. So here we have his wheel and his little chair to get from that hole, and his wheel. And there are some chew things in the back that I can't totally reach right now, that I've buried. Never mind this, he can't reach it. So over here we have his little, he comes in here and falls into the sand bath. And it's like a chew bath area, I call it. Up here again we have his food area, which is pretty plain, there's not much not much saw in here because he tends to push it all out of the cage. Here is all the saw and his toilet in the back, and Loki is asleep, so I will not disturb him. And this is sort of the overview of the cage, and it's a small little Kallax. I'll show you the whole thing closed up. Never mind these things, it's for when the guinea pigs get to play outside, because the guinea pigs are just over here. Hello guys. And yeah, this is the big cage, and there are 3 brothers currently living in this cage. They are already about 16 months old, so they're getting a little old. And Buffy, the biggest, lives in the detolf. Then there's Dreki, the smallest, and then there's Karel. And I'm just going to show you a little bit from the inside, just so this video doesn't get too long. And by the way, the tiny little flags hanging on the outside is because it was my cat's birthday. And I will do another video on their birthday later. So, let's check the inside. So let's begin with this side of the cage. This is just his chewing corner and his running corner. So here I have a giant Trixie wheel that I got sent from Germany. Here on the inside I have a mullet and a chew toy, a little tunnel, and some hay, and a chew stick. And then there I just have like sand bath for them, just if they want to. Let's go to the other side. On this side, there you can see the tunnel coming back. So on this side he has a bendy bridge with inside some hay and some treats that I hid in the hay, so he has to forage for them. And over there is like a mineral treat thingy that he got as a present. And over here is his water bottle on top of a coconut. And here's a salt lick. And over here he has his sleeping area and food area. Since the boys are getting a little older, I decided to be really nice and, sorry about that, and put their food dish and their toilet near to their home. So there he has a veggie thingy that looks like a crocodile. Here's his toilet and his food. I have here a mixture of normal like hamster muesli and also some selected hamster pellets. I'm just trying them out. And there's a tiny little nose peeking out. So this is the overview of his cage. And now we're gonna go up a floor. lives Dreki, or dragon, like he's called in English. And there's his water bottle hanging. And as you can see, again, because he's getting older, he has his toilet in the corner. If my light man would show the toilet, thank you. And his food dish, and then he has just a coconut thingy that I used to have his water bottle on, but I've changed that arrangement, so now there's just a chew toy on the inside. And he has a little jingle bell thingy. This is just, I usually put always tissue paper in there, which they love to pull into their house. And nope, nobody wants to come out now. So there's another veggie thingy that looks like a crocodile and some treats hidden around the place. He doesn't use that house very much because it's actually for dwarf hamsters. But on top there is his salt stick thingy, and here he has a large chew toy. And this thingy to go across, but he actually jumps on top of it and walks over that way. So on the other side, hello Triggy. So Treki is the smallest of 3 brothers, and he's also the kindest. In this little box he has also a mullet chew and another chew toy over here. And this used to be from an old cage that he had, but you know, it got far too small, far too quick. So I decided to use this, which was like part of a thing that you put with the cage. I used it just as a sand bath for him, with hay and treats to forage in, like the other boys have. And there's his German Trixie wheel. So that's the overview of Dreki's cage. He's very active now. So yeah, let's go one more floor up. I saved the best for last. As you might hear, the guinea pigs are playing behind. But so Buffy is the largest of the 3 brothers, and that is why he got the detolf. So in the detolf, there's not much at the moment, but you know, it's enough for the big old guy. So there's his toilet and his water bottle and a salt lick. He still hasn't put anything into his house after I cleaned it, because he's a little bit lazier. There's his large wheel, and he also has a jingle ball thingy and one of these, no idea what you call them anymore. And at the moment this is his house, and he has a veggie crocodile, a gnaw stick and a mullet and some hay that he lies in, and he should be somewhere. Don't think you can see him sleeping. Hi! There he is. He's not liking this, of course. So this I just made from an Ikea paper stand thingy. And his food is on top. Here's his sand bath. And his gnaw stick with some raisins and stuff on it. This was a present as well, but he has already chewed it to parts. His little wooden house that he sometimes sleeps in, but now he has a bigger, comfier one. And a little toy, jingle toy, that he barely ever touches, but who cares. I put this here because he's a little piggy, so I put his veggies on top of that. And here's an overview of the detolf. And to close the detolf for the cats, there is this lid. You just put down like this. And yeah. This is the whole overview of the cage, and as you can see, sorry, this is because I'm tiny and can't reach up to Buffy's cage. As you can see, it's a Kallax from Ikea, but it used to be a 4x4. We cut off the top part so that the detolf would fit on top and the boys could all be together. And so yeah, these are the three brothers' cage, and then I have shown you Loki's cage, and I hope you like it. Thanks for watching. Bye.